on the manacles, and above her heart, she has this kind of like red crystal that splits off in smaller ones, and underneath her kind of like chest, where her heart is almost, you'd see basically just a hole where inside that hole is basically just red and chaotic energy almost. And she would have bare feet,
Mm.
and her nails would be sort of black, sharpish.
Yeah,
And
DM, I have a
around,
question.
yeah, her eyes would be no, her skin would be slightly pale, grayish as well, and her teeth's kind of like jagged, almost like sharks, like a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Hmm.
I just realized that I completely messed up my stream settings. Now I have to set a few things up, and I didn't record any amount of sound till now for the past 84 minutes.
It's so
Thanks
bad.
for nobody notifying me for that.
God, fuck.
What you said?
So I guess
Wait, wait, wait.
Great.
There's no sound being recorded?
Yeah, no, it's recorded, no voices. Just
No,
tabletop.
Mm.
no voice.
No voice, neither
No one.
mine nor yours.
It was like no
Everyone just
commentary D&D playing. No commentary D&D gameplay.
Yep.
just these.
so they just heard a bunch of like mouse clicking, but like no
No,
sound.
no sound at all.
God.
Nothing.
No,
That's
nothing.
bad.
It was just like.
Yeah.
It was just like no commentary D&D gameplay. Nothing.
I'm
Basically.
not reading that character description because it's already long. You see bandages as well around her legs and.
We just we do like a little like bloopers at the end, just a hey, what you missed?
Pain.
Like fucking
Just
chibi
pain.
and the tail. They're just like, hey, this is what you missed.
Yo, Don. I think are we pausing game until you get back on stream?
No, everything's running now. I'm currently just having to fix a few things.
I know you can't. I can't make sense and ask you questions because you're busy doing that. So
Or you can ask questions. Never said you couldn't.
manifesting. So the realm and the work. So I'm gonna try to do something. I'm gonna try to make it like as I remember. He's gonna make it the first layer of the Shadowfell, the veil. He tries to take it's deep in your mind space, like
Okay.
away. So yeah, I do that, and then I create a church. Create a church there. For anyone who wants to give themselves over as he doesn't know any better. He thinks that, for his correct, this works for him. I mean, he's happy here. So he makes the plane like he used to before it became the Veillands when actually you would see spirits of fear, like the people that were feared in life when they were living, go to him. As they were scared when they died, essentially when Madison kills them or Shar takes them and they die of fear, like if they die and they died with fear, they go to his plane. As I think you named it. I have a name. Well, we'll just keep it with that until we change it. But yeah, it changed a little bit. You will see the gate now runs with blood. Essentially, there's a blood pool next to the gate from all the living flesh and things that were taken in. He calls it the flesh pits, where the bodies go and they kind of dissolve away. As their body dissolves in the flesh pits, the soul of fear is drawn to that plane and powers it. There is a church devoted to Shar. It's the biggest building on this plane. Those who want to give themselves are free to, when they, even in death, when they kind of bounds themselves to her, so no one can take like the soul away, things like that. We'll go deeper into that if that's okay. But pretty much he just recreates a plane of existence how he remembers it when he was the Archangel at the first layer. As he names it, the blood pits of fear right now is what I have until I change it, or you're okay with it, or I go over it with you. But pretty much it's a bunch of blood. There's a bunch of blood pools, and there is the mansion, and then there is disintegrating blood, almost like blood that like boils the body away when you die, and it cooks it. And pretty much once your body dies there, your soul is ripped from your body, given to Madison or Shar, and then when you go there, if you died in fear, you go to his plane, which empowers him. He doesn't know any better, so he just manifests that, and then he goes into the church, where there's a giant statue of prehistoric Shar, or whatever Shar looked like from his time, and he takes out, manifests a blood Bible, and he says from it, "O thy goddess, born and wraith in the darkness, come hear thy voice of the feared, the suffering, and the decayed. O thy goddess, come, bring me thy vision of what's to come. I am Hael, the Forsaken, bringer of the shadows. Bringer of the shadows. All shall fear me. It is through all shall fear Shar," is actually what he says. I return to you now. I call to the shadows. Come, fill me with light. Go fill me with darkness. Grant me the eyes to see the truth. As he tries to get a blessing from Shar. Or, because he tries. I mean,
Religion check.
may I use
Also,
divine
quick
or
question.
religion?
Mm-hmm.
Which one do you want me to roll?
Religion.
The praying divine intervention, or just religion straight flat?
Just religion.
No, I don't know. 1D100, I got an 11 there.
Oh. Yeah, no.
Yeah,
There's nothing happening.
that's fine. He just believes. He says, "I stand, my goddess. Your silence says it all," and he leaves out, as he knows she's not ready to answer, and he accepts that. You would see him he does that, works on his entire plane, and then goes back to the mansion that now sits on top of a shadowy mountain with a bloodfall that goes into a pool of skeletons with hands raising as they try to get out. They're suffering endlessly on this. Well, not suffering, but yeah, suffering endlessly on this plane. And then a big gate up around it, and there it has the H's. It has the H's on the black gates. It has the H's for Hael, and then it has F for Forsaken.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's a big chained gate. The only way through is if two giant skeletons essentially pull this rope of bones. The handle has a bone, and it's a rope made of what appears to be veins from a blood, how your veins run with blood, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's just imagine a really strong vein that pulls this thing open, and you would see a bunch of ravens surrounding the area.
Okay, cool.
In a blackened sky.
Question: Can he, or does he have to? Do I have to allow that?
No, it's my own mindscape. You're somewhere totally entirely different.
You have a
So you left my
mindscape
head.
within your mindscape, basically.
Correct.
It's a mindscape,
As
and
the
it's a
crystal
mindscape
is within your mind, there's nothing. Basically think about almost like a pocket of air inside of water. You can't really interact with it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
As
but
a
is that
fish.
all in the mansion, or
It is somewhere within your mindscape, yeah.
weird?
It's just lodged. So just literally think about you have a sand pit, You're playing in it. You're building your own little, universe in your mind, and somebody just drops a boulder into it. Just on oh yeah, this is just here, and you're like a 10-year-old. It's just yeah, I can't move it.
It's guarded by knights of death knights too. The gates.
Well, wait. Actually, do they count as hostile?
Nope, because I'm in my own mind space. It's not in your mind space. It's somewhere else.
Okay.
Your mindscape ends at that trap door where we have to go up that trap door. That's your thing. When you go down and somewhere else, it's almost like it's nothing until you well, I know I can do stuff. I don't know about Shavir. She probably has a space somewhere in there too. So pretty much, imagine crossing from another separate plane of existence to someone else's stuff or a territory of sorts. It's in your mind, but we can, because of the crystal, we can mail things there that you don't have control of. Pretty much.
You're still in front of me, right?
See it like you have a universe inside of sort of.
What it seems like. That's what it's. I
You
mean,
have a galaxy. You have a galaxy inside of yourself.
I asked him if it was on drugs. I mean,
Yeah. It as I said, it's basically you have no influence on what he changes in there. Like zero.
yep.
All right. But Shavir's still here, right?
Yeah, you would have.
Cheers.
You would have seen what I described basically. So you remember it, and just yeah, that's what she looks like basically.
Right. Okay.
And
Yeah.
she looks you up and down and like, a metal body. How interesting. And she kind of like walks around you. See the whole
Dale's just
hair
kind of
kind of
like,
like floating, like
yeah,
serpent.
Dale's just kind of keeping his eye on you.
Like, may I? Kind of looks at your helmet. It's like, may I touch?
I mean, sure.
She kind of like feel with her hand over the metal. Like, interesting. What sort of alloy are you made of on the outside? You seem same. Or is this how you see yourself and what you are on the outside is different? Because I saw a memory of yours and it looks slightly different. I only saw parts to you.
Well, this is just a projection of what I started off looking like from at least when I woke up. As far as what I'm made of, I'm not entirely too sure. Would I remember dead, or can I try to remember or recognize what material I'm made of?
Not really. No.
Okay, that's fine. Then yeah, I would say yeah, I'm not entirely sure of what I'm made of, but you know, it, mm,
Um, and at the moment you're in the desert. Did you split off from Grace?
more so she kind of sent me off. There was a lot of
Mission?
hostility in our encounter, and she kind of shoved Ashtar into my body and just told me to leave. And from what I gathered, she was kind of ordered to, but I'm not exactly sure what else was entailed for that in regards. And as for the order I got when Ashtar was put in here, it was just to simply go to I believe, the deepest layer of the Shadowfell, which not exactly sure what's there, but I can't really leave, nor does it seem like I meant to make it past that point. So I'm not too sure what I'm going to do about that just yet.
Well, in one way or another, you seem to have our blessing. Um, you
Not a
you're safer than other mortals that would wander in here. I think. Not saying that there are no dangers for you here. There most likely are.
Yeah, the creatures here kind of like the taste of my body and
Not.
materials, and yeah, that's why my memories were taken, and well, my leg, and he motions to his leg, which it's like a, you know how you like C2 when it gets when you get like tired or something.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like that, and you see like the same leg on the other side, but then kind of the second image that's kind of like behind or in it, as well as what his leg currently looks like, which is kind of a weird metal makeshift leg.
Hmm. Interesting. Can you use magic? Is magic able to be used on the outside? Or what can you tell
Uh,
me about this place you're in?
Well, from what I know, magic is kind of wonky here. You can't really use it here, although my stuff works, which uh, I'm not really entirely too sure how that all
Works.
plays out. But
Is your magic innate, or are you using the weave? You know about the weave,
uh,
right?
no, I am unaware. Unless or wait, was it in Ashtar's memory? Since I just basically scanned his memories.
Sorry, what
I
are you
mean, that's
asking?
Ashtar stuff.
Um, Shavir is asking me about the what's it called again?
I was asking if you
Innate magic.
know about the weave.
Yeah, the weave. Would I know about the weave because I scanned Ashtar's mind, or no?
The shadow weave.
Well, you know about the weave. It's magic. That's about it.
Yeah.
It's magic incarnate. No, you don't know about it. It's basically the term people use for magic, and they seem to be interchangeable, but nothing else.
Okay.
You're
And
not
then what
good
was the
at
other one again, Shavir?
you're not
Or sorry,
you're
go
not
ahead.
good with interplanar things.
Yeah. And then the other one was innate, or Javir, or something else.
Innate.
Yeah, she mentioned innate magic and the weave.
Uh, is like, well, from what I know about the weave, I'm not entirely. I don't think I'm pulling from that, so I guess I'd have to go with innate. And then, other than that, I mostly just build stuff.
Yes, maybe your magic comes from your contraptions, or some sort of innate magic source, which is good because by your description, it seems like the weave here, basically being the magic that is all around us, has been either damaged or potentially emptied or something.
Mm.
Um, so
Ooh.
it probably is hard to do. It's like trying to take a bath, but you're trying to fill up the bath with glasses of water. That makes any sense.
I see. Yeah.
Mm.
As far as anything about this place, from what I know, the land constantly shifts and moves. There are sand creatures that are attracted to eating metal. And he pulls up a picture of them. They're in the pics for NPCs. Can you, or can someone?
No, I see them at the moment, looking at it, and shows up.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
those
he
I
pulls up
did
those pictures.
I did see them when I was reading one of your books. Seems to be a memory. What can you
He's
tell me
like,
about
yeah,
those things? Also, does she know anything about those things? Read about or heard
Never.
about it?
The crabs.
I've never
You have no
seen
idea.
them. They look like they have a hard shell, nasty claws.
it's like, yeah, their armor is pretty durable and they got pretty powerful teeth.
Hmm.
And I think some of them didn't. One of them shoot acid, dead.
Yes.
Or, like, yeah, and then one of them also shoots acid. So just all around bad for me here.
Hmm. I wonder if it's just the normal weave, or if it's the shadow weave, or which type of weave it is that is damaged here. Could be potentially dangerous to try and cast spells here. Did Grace ever mention anything about, magic here and casting spells here, or anything like that? Yes.
I see. Um, yeah, currently the goal is to just find materials that I can use to make stuff, or just anywhere really, so I can properly rest and do maintenance on myself. Dangerous to stay out here because the last creatures that attacked, well, I guess me, since the other guy's gone, they seem to be territorial, and only until we got out of their territory were we safe.
Hmm. Were they able to climb these creatures? Well,
You say, were they able to fly?
were they able to climb?
No climb. Uh, there is nothing really to climb around here, but they do, or most of all the creatures that I've encountered so far are able to burrow into the sand,
Hmm.
making it pretty dangerous to stay out here.
I was thinking that if you get up on a big rock or an altitude, that you may be able to defeat one of them by attacking from afar. They have a hard time climbing. But based on what they look like, doesn't really look like they're climbers. More looks like they're diggers. Maybe altitude
Um,
would be a way to defeat them. Although you had already fought them, have you?
yeah, but that
Did you
was a
manage?
rough fight.
And was it only one
I'm
of them you fought?
No, I fought three, but I had
Just one
Ashtar
of
back
them?
then, and yeah, they kind of jumped us, and
Hmm.
Ashtar destroyed one of them. One of them ran after I severely damaged them, and we had to get away from the other one because I wasn't really going to hold up.
Well, I think Ashtar draws his magic from the divine, which I'm not sure if divine magic is being messed with here too or not, but if you get him to take control of your body for a moment, maybe he can either heal you up or something like that. I do think that our best chance of survival here, or you know, getting out of here, getting to where we need to go, is through corporate cooperation by switching out who is in control based on the situation. Say, for example, do you need to hide or get away, do something acrobatically? I'm your girl. I could help you with that. Need
I
something
see.
analyzed? I have a pretty good head on my shoulders. But
Well, yeah, same here.
hey, oh, I have other qualities. I don't know if strength, the physical, can probably, outdo what your body is capable of, but he has his divine magic that could help. Maybe it can even heal some of your body based on what it's made of. I don't know how it works, but maybe he can channel his divine magic. But it just seems dangerous to try and attack these things again. Mm.
Yeah. From what I know, uh, with fighting with Ashtar, if you guys were to try to cast spells from in here, at least maybe innate stuff at the very minimal, you guys are able to without having to take full control. In terms of taking full control, when he did it, he was able to manifest kind of like a cloak and like some wings, then able to make this flyer for a brief minute. And that
Interesting.
I don't even think he took full control then either, but it was pretty interesting the synergy we might be able to accomplish if we work together.
Yeah. You see, if we were to try and get away from a situation, get up or down or meet stealth or something like that, it would be good if I actually get familiarized with your body a little bit. Is there any chance you could let me walk around a little bit to get used to your body? Because if you need me to take over for the reasons I mentioned before, and I do it without being used to the body, I'm not. That would probably be a bad outcome. You see the logic, right?
Yeah. Well, I don't mind as long as you guys are not hostile to my existence or whatever. Don't create anything hostile in here or overload this place. Then I'm kind of fine with you guys being here. I will have to warn you though. There is a self-destruct feature, so be careful not to trigger that.
That sounds extremely disturbing. Um.
I just like to imagine Deus is staring at you, but he has no, he doesn't have any facial emotions, so he's just looking like, yeah.
Like touch his jaw a little bit, and you should probably point out where these dangerous things are so we can avoid them.
Yeah. So basically, one,
Talking about
try
dangerous
to.
things, why don't you all roll me a perception check for once?
I mean, I'm in my. Do I count? Because I'm
Yeah,
somewhere
no,
else.
I mean every physical there person. Arcadios.
No.
I've been waiting for you to do
Didn't,
that. Clean up.
didn't oh yeah, didn't he have a window open to the outside world at the moment?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shavir can roll
So
one at disadvantage. Or if you have proficiency,
then,
can give it the help action. As you're kind
and
of
then
blankly staring onto the
yeah,
screen,
I'll give
thinking
him
about things.
I'll give him a help action.
You are proficient in perception?
Perception.
Okay, yeah, you can.
Yeah, because you said help him not make my own roll. I would have made
Yeah.
yeah. So I'm blind.
Was oh god.
Well, thank fuck for that advantage then.
I'm focused on Shavir too much, so obviously I'm not paying attention.
No,
Like
but
I
he
was
said
trying to
I
pay
can
attention.
help action, which gives you advantage. You can roll it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let's let's try not to die a second time. Oh wow, okay. 19?
Okay.
Wait, is that normal? Points?
Yeah. Yeah, those are just two normal rolls, and that's the highest.
Oh, she said, is that normal? Points to screen.
Oh, Deus looks, or Deus, resumes looking through his own eyes.
You look around for a moment and look where she points out, and you see like a little bit of sand being like thrown upwards a little bit. It seems to be wind though.
Deus, I never felt fear before, but I think this might be it. Deus is just, you feel the room or the area get a little cold. But Deus just kind of looks and he's like, "It's probably best if I get moving," and he starts just moving in a general direction.
Okay, what direction?
For you?
I'm gonna start, since they want to talk to Grace so bad, and I don't have the other person Grace hates. I'm gonna try walking back to Grace,
Okay,
because either way, I'm walking in a direction.
Where are we heading? She asks.
Yeah, I'm heading back to where I'm heading back the way I came, except trying to go around where the area is where those creatures attacked us.
Okay,
How hurt
yeah.
are you at the moment? Maybe we should try and get something. She has to get materials, right? Also, make sure you don't, stumble into their territory again.
Yeah, I'm gonna try not to.
Okay, you go
don't
around.
think I can do it.
Roll me another perception check, Diaz.
Gotcha.
Can you roll that with advantage since I'm actively also looking through his perception?
No, I'm taking that into account. I'm taking your passive into account.
Oh,
Okay.
passive?
No,
perception?
Shavir's.
Yeah.
I rolled 6.
Okay, as you I hate sand creatures. They are so they're vicious on so many levels. You know how an anglerfish works, right? Basically,
Yeah,
it's a reverse anglerfish. It makes you move away from the place it thrashes up sand from. Oh.
I thought it was wind.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. I'm not.
Okay. Well, yeah. Tell me what I'm looking at, boss.
Please take a look at the
But I
The
mean, weren't you
picture.
going the other way? Or I mean,
It is
did you
around.
go
This
in...
is a different place.
Okay, so did he go in that direction, or did he go in a
W-
different direction? But it
Well,
doesn't matter. Just
you went into
uh,
to the correct direction you wanted to go.
yeah, but where's the sound?
Essentially, over here, the creature has,
Need a bag?
yeah, thrashed up sand and made you move away because it can't bury out of the rocks, but it can bury here within the sand. As you see the creature get out, well, it's a vivid piece. I will set the scene in 3 seconds when I'm over this mentally for a moment.
Deus, yes, I am never touching sand again. Screw sand. Sand equals bad.
Let me just upload it in a better ratio real quick.
Great,
That's way
great.
better. That fits way better. Um. mm, yeah, good luck. Um. The creature is considered huge and it buries out until you see the rocks on the back tearing this rock that you see in front of you with it upwards. Um, it buries out at a rapid pace of like something between 40 and 60 feet.
Yeah. Do I
Diaz,
notice it
Diaz in
having
his
any
mind.
eyes
I
or
hate
anything?
sand. It's coarse and it gets everywhere. Oh god.
I would suggest getting up on a big rock where he can't, you know, get to.
Is there any rocks nearby?
Do you look at your surrounding? I mean, the table is open for a
Yeah,
combat
I'm
map.
trying to join right now.
Please do.
Let's see. Gosh dang it. I hate the Shadowfell.
Well, you went to the most monstrous place in the entire Shadowfell. Good luck.
I like to think that
You
I'm not
think
joining
you
Tharp.
think you think back at Grace, right? And she said it's a very suck ass place. That this realm is
Yeah.
like very very difficult to survive in. You now know. You just realize that that might be true. Everybody roll
Yeah.
initiative.
Oh my god. Yeah, yeah. I like to think that Deus
I'm not,
isn't
I'm
joining
not,
Char
Creature
just
also gets a
because
I
surprise
don't
round.
roll. I'm
he
not
gets a
there,
surprise.
so I
Yep.
don't roll.
I
You
see, guys.
you would probably hear like beep beep, fucking alarm bells and shit.
I hear anything that
uh,
I don't know this is going on. So
Okay.
yeah, I mean I don't know. I'm
So,
prepared to.
initiative from Dios, please.
hang on. Where the
Yeah.
heck do I roll initiative on the app?
Do it over Discord with a link to every. It's considered a check.
Oh, okay. Okay. What is check initiative? Wow. Yeah, you know what? This. I didn't miss this. It's a 4 boss. I'm sorry.
I leave for 2 fucking minutes, and now I see a giant snake.
Yep, and 4 initiative.
Oh boy.
Let me just, zoom in real close to see if there's any way to possibly. I mean, yeah, no, well, I gotta
Okay, hey Al, you're sitting in your darkened mansion castle hybrid, and you hear this blaring siren go off as the creature. This is gonna suck, you know that, right?
I already know.
I
I
need you
don't
to
even think
roll me
I'm
an
healed.
intelligence saving throw, and I need you to ask what's your AC.
Wait, okay. Are my stats still dumbed down from when Ashtar was in me?
Sorry.
Yeah.
Uh, an intelligence save?
Correct.
Okay. Well, intelligence, go burr. 19.
Okay, you succeed, and ow, fuck. I assume a 24 and 23 beat your AC.
Yeah, yeah, it does.
What did it roll in initiative?
A 17 on a
Oh
surprise
yeah, it's
round.
the plus one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the creature buries out with its movement speed, and your mental defensive kind of almost like a protective shield peels your or protects your inner core memories as you see this kind of purple tendril like lash out for you. It touches your outer chassis as it's in your head. It's an almost invasive virus. As you
Ooh.
look at its tongue, you see it's covered in what appears to be a microelectronics set of, well, almost like a CPU matrix, as it basically attaches to your mental connection for a moment. The defensive mechanisms completely kick it out of the system for a moment.
Okay, can I describe what Shavir might see
Of
then?
course.
And
Also, the antlers thrash after you. They both hit, so this is gonna suck. Oh god. That is 27 slashing damage.
oh, I'm unconscious.
Oh shit.
I only have 20. Wait, actually, no, don't they take the damage before me?
I'm not there.
You're in my body,
Um,
boy.
Tough luck, Craven. You having your little mental moment and you're kind of rebuilding everything internally. You see this kind of mental spike pierce your chest from the behind as you take 27 slashing damage.
Okay, so I take it even though I'm not in the mental space. Okay, that's
You
good
are.
to
As
know.
long as you're in my body,
Yeah.
Okay, so it's the body that takes it, or is it the?
Would you rather the body that would take it?
I mean, nah, but I mean that's okay.
Yeah, as as the thing tries to inject its virus or whatever in me, all you see is like the ceiling, which was dark before, like glow red, and you kind of see just like hang or you just kind of see you just hear like shuffling in like the darkness and stuff, and you just kind of see like Deus like kind of get or kneel down as like he feels like he's getting hurt, but he's just like, ooh, did not like that.
17 dead.
Okay, you go after the creature. So Shavir, your turn.
Uh, because of time stuff, did I technically had
No.
a longer? No.
No.
Okay. Um, but um, hmm, could I blade sing with them?
Not
No.
unless you take full control that you never did and you don't know how to do. As nobody explained it to you, you can't.
Yeah.
Could I give him full control?
On your turn, yes.
I need you.
Okay.
You would need your turn to explain it to her how to
Can,
control.
Yeah, no problem.
so, there is something that is trying to basically inject themselves into his mind, right?
Yeah, you see this purple tendril kind of attached to like his arm, his shoulder, and his chest.
Yeah.
It
Just
has kind of a reflective surface and it breaks the light off really, really weirdly. And it seems to be almost blinking.
can she try and basically bolster his mental defenses by basically trying to erect a mental shield barrier around his mind?
Uh, with, are you willing
Mindset.
to, you know, hook yourself into it for it, or what do you mean?
Um, I mean, sort of like she's very good with like intelligence stuff. Let's say, uh, she's thinking that she could basically hook himself up to his system a little bit and help him help him almost like an
So what do you
antivirus
say?
sort of thing. Um, I self say to this, dearest, chance you could help me hook me up to your defenses so I can help shield your mind. Gonna try and erect a shield barrier around your mind, sort of, or help you battle it internally while you focus on the outside. Okay?
Yeah. Yeah. Give me a
Matrix,
second.
fucking Matrix time. Think on it.
Shavir, I want to tell you that um, you know you're not like Hayel, and you know not physically here. It's way more dangerous for you to be here, right?
I mean, what?
Just so you know, it's out of character knowledge, but it's very dangerous for you here, more than for the others.
I mean, Hayel's in the same boat, isn't
Hayel is not like you. You know what
he?
Hayel is, you know what yourself are, right? Okay, just so you know.
Yeah, I mean, can she in any way help him
You
without
could.
putting
You
herself in
could if he
danger?
allows it, yeah.
Like, yeah,
As I
can she
said,
basically help?
you would need him to grant you access.
Yeah,
It's
do I
not
have
that
to
she
wait
wants
to my turn still
access.
since he's
It's
asking
not
me?
that she wants access to like control him because she haven't done
Well,
it before.
either of you need to sacrifice their turn to do so.
Okay.
Mm. Yeah, I don't want control of your body. I just want to help you. Can she help him in any way using her mental capacity to basically, how you? Because it's basically mindscape. What you do? Because can she basically try to erect um, mental barriers around core systems of his mind, or
As I said,
basically,
you would physically stand in between it.
can she
Y-
summon
you
bats?
are that, not anything else, just you.
So I cannot
You
summon
act as
bats.
temporary hit points.
Act as temporary points.
Yes.
Yeah. Um,
As
yeah.
much as Hayel did it for the body, you could try to do it for the mind, yes.
Oh, that's the bigger shit.
But you don't know how powerful that creature is.
Mm.
It's large. It's huge, to be exact. It's like some 15 meters, so times 3, some 45 feet out of the air. Currently
He'll just
holding Dia's like shut off body in its claws. No, sorry, no, pierced body in its claws.
he'll just study the body, or the creature to look for potential like weaknesses that she can
So are
combine.
you hooking yourself up, sacrificing your turn? Or are you doing that?
No, she's doing what I said right now. She's looking for weaknesses in his.
Okay,
System.
so you're
Too many
roll me
uncertainties.
roll me a insight check.
Wouldn't that be investigation?
No. because you have never seen anything interact with it except for sand. You can't really make anything out of it. You know, whatever that tongue is seems to be very dangerous, as ever, like, all the lights turned red the moment it touched us, like, just the metal. You would also kind of see it doesn't seem to be, like, very sure what this creature is that Diaz is.
Does it seem to be reacting to sound or
You know.
light or anything like that?
No.
Okay.
Okay. Anything else you do for your turn?
She say this in target the tongue or make something with a sound and throw it away. Is what she says.
Try to make a sound and they'll lead it away.
Essentially. She's pointing out, target the tongue or make something make a sound and throw it away. If you're able to. I don't know what you can do.
Okay.
Hey, Jill, get your ass up here.
Calmly, just on his turn, he
It's
goes
your
just
turn
calmly.
over, Shavir.
Yeah.
Well, its turn.
Yep,
Comes up.
because he rolled.
Diaz, I need another intelligence saving throw.
Please, Rick. Oh.
Don't the advisors have.
I also need
Well-
a strength saving throw.
+5. I ate assistance. +5 from Aura of
Okay.
+5.
Yeah.
15.
So I failed the intelligence one, but I get a 15 on the strength, so
The strength meets it, beats it.
What are you doing? How dare you disturb my? You see, black energy. You see black come from you as you get an ounce of strength in you, like
Oh,
as you see the
fuck.
black. Yeah.
Diaz, you see this kind of, and everybody else in your mind would see this as well, as all of the surfaces turn to this same kind of crystalline purple. Its surface seems to be conducting electricity and refracting light in a weird way. I don't assume you can take 21 psychic damage like that.
Me?
No, Diaz.
Oh.
Oh, it's okay. Well, it's gonna attack directly me then, huh?
Yeah. The tongue attaches kind of around your shoulder and around your neck as this kind of strong current with like the pure pulse of information just rushes through your system. You take
It's still
21
wrapped, even
psychic
though
damage.
He's
21.
Yes.
It's still.
I'm at 3 health, guys. It's been
Okay,
nice knowing you.
as you see the lights flicker in that moment, you hear a bunch of your core systems go to like critical condition, and the lights that were previously red also turn to this purplish hue.
Oh snap! Wait, okay. For the things that are well, actually, should I DM you first to check real quick?
Sure, you can say it as well, but yeah.
I was thinking of basically there's other me's walking around, kind of like as safeguards. So they're kind of like the firewall, but they go and like physically handle things. And so, like, if anything turns hostile, just like a bunch of me's just start popping out to come and deal with it.
Yeah, you see
But
a bunch of copies in your system kind of trying to scrape the kind of outer layer off everything, but it's like transmuted.
Yeah. Okay. Are some of them now controlled? So now they're just dangerous.
Yeah. You haven't ever even seen or heard of some substance like that.
Yeah. You know the Great Wall or the Baron Great Knights or whatever from Dark Souls?
No, I'm sorry.
basically there's this order in Dark Souls 3. It's in the swamp area, and if you go to them, they're the Farron Knights, and there's like one, and they just keep on killing each other and keep on getting back up and trying to just kill the other people because they're all in rage. So yeah, I hope it doesn't turn into that. But anyway, yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm at 3 health. What to do?
Yeah. Its turn is over with that. Hey, Yell, your turn. You're
Kind of just see him
considered.
just
Diaz is considered grappled.
Yeah, even though he succeeded on the meet to beat it strength saving.
That was for forcing his body together in compression.
Good. All right.
He didn't take
You
any
want to
damage
grab?
from it. He succeeded on it. He is
You want to
already
grab?
pierced and lifted to the air with the first attack.
Yay, let's go.
Where in the air? He got you in the air right? Us in the air right now?
Yeah, 15 feet in the air, approximately.
Great. He says, "Oh, you would like to disturb me while I'm in my blessings. Unfortunate for you." As his eyes go black, and he gonna cast. He touches him and inflict wound.
Roll to hit.
Yep. Level 2 inflict wounds.
Okay, roll for it.
22 verse 8.
Yeah, that hits.
23 points of necrotic damage. Just add the extra 5 to that for damage. 18. 23 points of necro damage.
Okay.
Bonus action, healing word on Dios. Is that just for the mind?
Yes, you can
heal.
try.
Technically,
Yeah, you can still heal as per normal.
Bonus action is must remain standing. As the bonus action healing word on Dios. Was that
Okay.
1d?
This it seems to be the kind of purple-ish, well, transmuted surface of basically anything you can see outside of your place, and also your place has been a little bit affected by it as you kind of speak your whatever blessing. It seems to where you kind of stand and where you walk, it seemed to dissipate.
Okay, so it didn't go through.
It did.
Okay. Let's go ahead and roll 1d or one die for heal for 6 on Dios.
Diaz, you recover 6 hit points.
Yep. And then my turn. He laughs. It's not your lucky day, but I'm pretty sure he's probably fine. Sure, he doesn't do anything to him. Pretty sure it's a huge creature. I'm pretty sure he's not blood or anything.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, yeah, you also get a history check for free regarding the creature.
Laughs.
Roll for it.
Celestial. But in any case, yeah, I'll roll for it. I definitely need some intelligence when I. Nah, I don't know shit. 8. 8.
Isn't that high for you? What's your intelligence?
God, horrible.
Plus
Yeah,
0.
no clue.
Plus 0 intelligence.
Yeah, no,
Or
you have no idea.
Yeah.
You've heard. You don't even know the creature should exist here. Like
Yeah,
the fucking crabs. This thing, like, what? This.
Yeah, what's going on? Yeah.
You know, if this is the layer of grace, it should be a garden.
What's happened here?
Yeah,
dare
that's
you
the only thing
sister.
you know.
How dare you defy my sister's garden, you whatever the fuck you are. That's what he says.
Yeah.
You will pay for your misdeeds here today. All in Celestial.
Assume so. That is your turn.
Yep.
Diaz, you're up.
Yeah, I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna try. Okay. Hear me out. It's connected to me right now, right? And it's trying to
It is connected-ish, yeah.
Yeah. Can I hop through that connection and try to get to its brain?
Sure.
Oh no, I'm not letting
These
you in my brain.
no, not you.
No, not yours. The
The
creature.
sand creature.
Oh, you
You
got.
can
Oh,
certainly try. How so? Do you have a
Okay.
psychic type spell?
Mostly just trying to use the connection it made to my brain to kind of send myself into its brain, or at
Spell
least try to
attack.
communicate with it somehow. Spell attack.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. If this works, then I don't know. We're gonna see where this goes. Um,
I know you share it on D&D Beyond. Let me just open it up.
12.
No, it seems this connection seems to be one-sided only. It is a bunch of short-term pulses, and the moment you try to, it costs you your bonus action to do so. As you kind of put your hand on it, you see the outer shell of your hand turns purple. You don't take any damage from it, but it does transmute it. You don't know what the material does or how it affects you. We'll tell you that later when you find out. As you touch the tongue, your fingers transmute into this purple-ish thing as well, and you try to like send an impulse through it. As the kind of rapid pulses through its tongue seem to like blast it out of the water. It's you're sending like a USB flash drive worth of data, trying to like send it like a virus of your known library, right?
Mm-hmm.
To trying to affect it or see if you can send it anything or a message spell or
Right.
whatever you wanted to contain it. Um, but you see the kind of stream of data flow that goes through it is like um, magnitudes higher, like 3 or 4 magnitudes. While you work in the terabyte and a little bit above, like, it goes to like exabytes and yottabytes in just second of pulses. This is why it blasted through your defenses on the second pulse.
Dang.
Yeah.
Let's see.
This creature must be old. You're figuring out. Like you look into your mental library for a second, and you realize how does a creature like this contain so much data?
Right. Okay.
It seems to be
So,
almost a digital like processed attack.
which is weird for a creature, at
Yeah,
least for Deos,
yeah.
because he's like, well, this thing's definitely different. What's the information it's giving me?
It seems to be a jargon of weird looking symbols, scribbles. In part, it's just like black or it's just white, and it's alternating patterns of color, and it seems to be three-dimensional structure data and such. It's
Oh,
it's way larger than anything you can process. This is why it's taking over so much of your memory capacity so shortly. You might run out of
um,
hard drive space very soon. And
yeah, okay,
for your Warforged kind is built to never need it again after creation.
right. I gotta get off,
Yeah,
and I need this
you need
information.
you need to get off this tongue
Um,
because yeah, it basically converts part of your data as well. It's a very slow process, but it does it every pulse.
okay. I'm going to try to just get my. How far up am I in the air?
15 feet.
Okay, that's. I'm going to try to unimpale myself, I guess.
Okay, that would be a strength save. You're still considered grappled, so roll it with
+5.
disadvantage.
Add a +5.
Mhm.
The aura is still surrounding you. Darkness, by the way.
Yeah, roll it with disadvantage, though.
Advantage gives me a 6 plus 5. It's an 11.
You fail as you kind of like force your other hand on this kind of you see it's kind of a composite of like sandstone and some metal. As you try to pry yourself out of it, you hear the metal and the kind of an actuator kind of as you try to like pull it out as it squeezes and scrapes against it. You don't get yourself out of there. You do
I'm
not.
not telling so well, Mr. Stark. Okay, well, that's my turn.
Okay, Shavir, you're up.
Hmm. Yeah. Um. Can I help guide his systems to give him Blade Song? Blade Song is literally the only thing I have.
As I said, either everything or nothing.
Everything
You can
else.
cast spells. You can cast spells through it too, but I think it's
Well, it's the thing with the D around here. That's the thing.
you can't
Can I
cast
use
spells.
them as?
Well,
Can I
it's
store data in them?
Sorry?
Can I store data in them?
In Shavir and Diaz? Shavir and Hale?
Yeah.
Not impossible, very unlikely though, because
Yeah,
storing data in a human brain is weird.
Okay.
yeah, I wouldn't allow something
And
like
very
the character.
sporadic and fucked for you.
having code thoughts.
It's heresy.
Me?
Yeah,
Yeah, I need extra space. Sorry, guys.
yeah, I'll resist that. Yeah,
Knowledge. Um. Okay. Hmm. Can she? She can't give a bit of her health to her yield, can her? She basically. Hmm.
You don't
Um.
even know how your health works currently.
Yeah. That's the thing. I mean, she did cast something before and met Albion. But she don't have any
In the head,
spell slots.
correct.
Yeah, she don't have any spell slots either. That's the thing. But
it's
wasn't
so
there
bad.
something that she could do with using the some of her max HP and the Shadow Weave to cast something?
You can try. It requires
But
an Arcana check.
but
The
do that requires
health
spell
as well.
slots.
No,
It doesn't require spell slots then.
I can tell you
Not if
how
it's
it
shadow
works. I
mode.
still need to add it to your sheet. Yes, I forgot that. I'm sorry. Casting through the Shadow Weave for you would be an Arcana check. DC is 10 plus the spell's level,
Mm.
right? And it
Mm.
also takes hit points, even if you fail the save, even if you fail the check and the spell doesn't apply, right? You still take damage equal to your spellcasting ability modifier, which is intelligence, time the spell's level, plus a hit dice times the spell's level. So let's say you cast a third level spell, that would be 3d6 plus 3 times your intelligence modifier.
Okay, so what would a fourth be?
That's damn.
4,
Yeah,
4 times intelligence modifier and 4d hit dice. 4d6.
Let's not do anything too rash first. Okay, she will try to help him by tapping into the Shadow Weave, and and she will try to miss the step.
Okay.
That's what she's gonna try and do. They're 15 feet in the air, so she's gonna make so you don't take any fall damage. But basically, this rock here, if you can, 15, 10, 5, 10, 15, 25, 30. If she can get there on the elevation there, she would try to do that.
Okay, roll
She's
me
gonna
an Arcana check. Yeah, you fail. Roll me 2d6 plus 2 times your intelligence.
2d6,
Yep.
say.
damn. So even if the spell fail, he still
Even,
take the damage.
yeah.
Oof.
Very
I'm lucky too. Okay, that's 2d6, 5, and then you said plus what? Plus my int modifier?
Plus your intelligence modifier times 2. Twice your intelligence modifier plus 2d6.
Okay, so 12 plus 5.
So you cut off 17 max hit points, please.
Yeah.
Damn, your hit point
you got
maximum is actually reduced.
Yep.
Nah, that's fucking bad.
Yes. It's gonna do that. First. 7. Okay, got it. That was a bonus action. I guess
Yes.
you can't. Mm, that's the mistake. Okay, so did she feel anything different happening in the weave around her as you did it?
Well, as you are not too experienced yet
Like,
to use it, your casting fails, and you feel the kind of almost backlash of it, right? So you create the tether, you try to draw magic like almost through a straw, right? And the basically the potency of the magic is very strong, as it almost pierces your ever being.
yeah, screams out a bit in pain.
Yeah.
Nice. Hmm. There's suggestion, but this seems to be almost artificial in nature, so you don't know if that even will work. She could try and up his AC a little bit because it doesn't seem to be too good. Based on what you've seen on him, he doesn't seem to be wearing any armor. So is he considered not wearing armor?
You
Or
don't know. You never asked.
well, I've seen his
You
body
don't
on the
know.
outside.
No, you've seen through his eyes. You've not seen his body. You know he's made from metal. You can assume so.
Don't know what that's
You don't know.
considered when it comes
You
to
don't know. You
spellcasting.
don't know.
Yeah, yeah. Don't know. Okay.
Remember
He's
when I
going
said
to.
that?
Shush.
No,
I remember when I said that. Does that you don't know? You don't know. You don't
Yeah, people keep on asking things, right? And I say you don't know, and then they ask again, and I say you don't
I
know.
haven't
It's not
asked the
so hard
same
to
thing.
understand that you don't know.
No. Okay. Action, Phantasmal Force, Intelligence 18, Payment Charge. It's gonna try and do the same thing. Um, and it basically creates an illusion that actually hurts it, and it will basically be that the thing that it is biting down onto, it have basically it's turned into fire so hot that it seemed like the sun, and it hurts it.
It's a
It
heat
hurts
stroke.
holding onto it.
It's like
Yeah,
Diaz would be on fire.
it's like he were the sun basically. It's
Okay,
like
yeah, the
um,
creature seems to be insusceptible to its psychic, right?
it is psychic damage,
It's
yes,
immune.
but the illusion is still the same, and
It's
the
immune to
well,
psychic.
immune to psychic damage,
Yes.
basically. But the okay, so does that mean that it
The
can't be
illusion,
shown in?
no.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I roll for the 2d6 and plus the int again, or just the Arcana too,
Oh,
right?
yeah, you need to roll the Arcana first.
No, Arcana.
What level is the spell?
It's a second.
Second level,
18.
so 2d6 plus 2 times the intelligence modifier.
Yeah. 18 on the Arcana.
Um, yeah, it succeeds. You see that this kind of it's not susceptible to that kind of like spell. As you kind of get an insight into its mind for a flash moment of a second, and you see almost an array, almost space and a planet of pure metal, and like the same kind of like books and data storage that Diaz has, but it's basically covering the skies, like Treasure Planet almost.
Yeah. What the actual fuck? This is like so many weird things today.
As the system just blocks you out and your spell.
Okay. Yeah, that's her turn. Bonus action and action. She gained some new knowledge about it.
Roll for the
Is
damage, please.
I have.
Off your
I
maximum hit points.
yeah. I did.
Good. Um, yeah, its turn. I need you to roll me a strength saving throw and a dex save.
Plus both with +5.
Yes.
Wait, me?
Yes.
Is this an attack, Dan?
No. It's a
Okay.
saving throw. It throws him and squeezes him
Yeah,
onto
but
the floor.
yeah, I was supposed.
Strength.
Did you hear me, Dan?
5 dex.
Okay, you can choose to hold on onto its tendril. You know, it's the only thing it really connects you to it.
DM.
Else you, else you will impact the ground. Because you succeeded the
And-
strength check. I need a decision, please.
Okay, part of me wants to hold on because I don't want to get, murdered, but part of me knows that if I hold on, I'm going to die anyway.
Sorry, hey, what were you want to say?
He needs a dexterity saving throw. He attack and it does something. So hellish rebuke.
It's not an attack roll.
It doesn't have.
Okay, it's damage. It doesn't inflict damage upon him. The ground will.
It says one reaction when you take in response to being damaged, which is technically him. He's in response to being damaged.
Falling rules. You're 15 feet in the air and it slams you and it throws you to the ground.
Damaged by a creature. So is the creature not
damaged? The creature does not inflict any amounts of damage to him. It will be the ground.
Okay, so the ground.
Diaz gets the choice if he wants to hold on to the tendril and, that might have some side effects or impact the ground.
Well, I mean, technically, I
Please
guess.
shush.
No.
Diaz, a decision, please.
If I stay connected, I'm gonna probably die. I'm gonna die in either case. I just need to figure out where I want a chance, so I'm gonna let it throw me.
Okay.
Also,
you take 7 falling damage.
Ooh, okay. I'm at 2 health.
You're also considered prone.
That's also fine. No, I'm at 3 health.
Its turn is over, and Hayel, your turn comes up.
Let's go ahead and keep Dios. I expend. How much was your maximum hit points?
My max HP is 24.
I heal him 24. Use lay on hands. Expend lay on hands. I have 35. Use 24 of it. Bring Dios 20 to bring him to 24. And then I am going to. How far do we get thrown?
To the ground, directly below.
Okay. Go ahead and 30 feet away. He's thrown 30 feet away.
No, onto the ground, 15 feet vertically downwards.
Okay, that's
10 foot away. He's 10 foot away.
Yeah.
Just to be clear, he healed me, right?
Yeah, 24. You're full.
Okay.
You're full hit points. You're just Sandy again.
Great. There's sand in parts that I didn't even know I had.
What's the AC, Dio? What's the AC on your character? What's your character's AC?
You don't know. It's
I've been with. I mean, I would know because I've been there. I did ask.
He's hardy.
Great.
As I said, nobody talks numbers.
Bonus action, Shield of Faith.
Okay. You cast Shield of Faith. Diaz, you get a +2 to AC.
Yay, let's go.
How does Shield of Faith look on him? How does it look? What does it do?
You feel like he's getting angry. You feel like almost like your blood itself. Well, he doesn't have blood. Well, a black necrotic aura surrounds you. As you get an aura, and your eyes go red a little bit. As he's not in complete control, but one of your eyes go red.
He only has one eye. It flashes up red.
All right, so he has one eye. Does he have a socket, like an empty socket on his other eye that's just empty?
No, it's a cyclops.
Oh, well, that doesn't happen then. Okay, well then you would get a dark aura around you that manifests, and Valos in celestial voice. Thy being is suffering in fear. You mess with the Forsaken, and you have awakened the darkness within me. Now burn as he surrounds himself with a dark aura.
Okay. Yeah, you see this kind of like blackened hue and sand whirl around you.
Laugh maniacally. We'll see what you have now, how strong you really are.
Okay. Is that your turn?
Yes, my turn.
Diaz, you're up.
I'm on the ground, right?
You're prone.
It takes an action to get up, right?
Yes.
I'm going to use my action to get up. And then for my...
You're no longer prone?
For my bonus action, I will do nothing because I can't do anything. Or actually, no. I'm going to quickly. Shavir's the only one who's near me, right?
Yes. Physically,
Uh,
in your mindscape, yes.
Well, actually, you know what? I'll just announce it over my Mindscape and hope that Hale hears too.
You broadcast it over your virus-infected system as you hear this like crackling loudspeaker kind of audio display kind of crackle up, almost like 1940s kind of U.S. president speech sound quality. As it kicks in. Yeah, what are you gonna say?
Attention. We're currently being under attack. Spells you can cast, all that jazz. But if you are trying to take control, not that hard. You can conjure up controls to make it easier for you. You can just try to fill my body, I guess, in a way. But yeah, no, just try to manifest whatever you need to make it easier for you to imagine controlling my body, and it should be well. Although, do not be careful what you do with my body. That's all I'm gonna say. Anyway, have a nice day. Also, clean up on aisle 6.
Actions
Yeah.
speaking, clean up on all.
So as he gets halfway through that, as soon as he says take control, he cuts him off. Hey, just does it instantly.
It's not your turn.
More like possession. Can I do it? Is that how does it work?
On your turn.
Okay. All right. Well then, yeah, he'll do that next turn then.
Shavir, your turn comes up.
Yeah. It's immune to psychic damage. I'm getting us out. As you like, this will hurt. As you kind of like, take a deep breath for a moment.
Can I resist that?
Brace herself. Bruh.
I'm just.
It's not your turn. You are unaffected by whatever she does.
Okay.
Shavir.
Yeah. She's going to, because basically, seeing immune to psychic, seeing how big this is, she assessed that the likelihood of defeating this thing is quite slim, because the amount of damage that it seems to have taken, has it even dented into it, or like does it seem hurt at all?
The first offensive thing that you all managed to hurt or affect it with was Hale's grasp.
Yeah.
And you roll me an investigation. Would take your action though.
No.
Okay.
She will she know which direction he was going for Grace, and she's seen the terrain, so she will attempt to dimension door 500 feet in that direction that he was walking in.
You have not seen the direction you're going to. You don't know the place you're teleporting to.
I mean, what do you mean? I was looking through his window when he was walking in that direction.
He means that
The path doesn't have to be straight.
Yeah, he's basically saying it as far as my field of vision can go is about as far as he can get. But
You can still dimension doors. You can still dimension doors 500 feet away from the creature, though.
In a direction, yes. It doesn't have to be the correct one, but yeah, you could. 500
you
feet
can still
in
get
a
us
single
away. You can still
direction.
get us away from the creature.
Yeah, we're
roll
on
me
a.
an Arcana
Are
check.
we on a rock right now?
No, the rock is on the creature on the back, as you can see.
Okay.
Yeah.
We are on the ground right now, right?
Correct. Just recovered from being prone.
Yeah. So in that direction, but basically 5 foot. Okay, she can. Have you walked? Okay, can she ask him? How's the train over there? In that direction?
I I respond simply just by displaying the information for him on the entire way that we've walked.
Okay,
Just
we'll
so he
take
can.
your action on your turn.
That's fine.
So she basically have a terrain layout a bit of how it will look.
You have a heat map. Yes, it's like
Yeah.
it's a display of information. It's almost like a 3D illusory
Hmm.
map.
She uses that to guide her dimension door, so she don't like dimension door into a sand dune or something.
Roll me an Arcana check.
Yeah,
Come on, baby, let's go.
and to be safe, like 5 feet. Yeah, let's say. Okay, that's a 29 on the Arcana check.
Yes, it succeeds.
And
Roll for damage.
what would that be 2d6 again, or would it be
No, so what
just
level spell is it?
it's a 4, so then it's a 46.
46 plus 4 times your intelligence modifier. So 4 times 6. That's 24 plus 46. Please roll it.
That is 37.
You take 37 damage to your max hit points as you teleport 500 feet away.
Yeah. Hold her head and just get us out of here now. Can't do that again.
It's not my turn.
It is now. What do you do for
It's
your turn?
creature's turn. The creature goes after Shavir. Are we out of the creature's range?
What do you do for your turn?
We're 500 feet away.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
What do you do for your turn?
Yeah, I mean, I guess I relinquish my turn. I mean, she ran away. Yeah, he doesn't do anything. He just gives it back. He gives it back to Dios. He gives it back to Dios. Gets control back to Dios.
Diaz, your turn.
Shuts off everything because he feels you guys are running away, so there's no need.
First thing I'm gonna do. Where are we?
Hey, yell. No
500?
combat. Fine. Here.
Yeah.
Take your shit.
No kind. Yeah. Basically, he just shuts you feel yourself go back to normal.
Mm-hmm. Diaz, your turn.
Yeah. Oh wait, am I muted?
No, I can hear you.
Run, you fool.
First I'm going to survey where we are since we just teleported.
Well, you see your flickering imagery of the surrounding as this purple hue didn't disappear.
Right. But are we near the?
Well, you're 500 feet closer. You traveled for 8 hours.
Okay.
You traveled for more than 8 hours, but.
But okay, so I'm going to just make sure the area is safe first before I do anything.
Rocket terrain.
Perception
I
check.
rest. I
Survival
rest while he
check
does all
of your choice.
Survival or what?
Survival or perception.
Okay. Yeah, because I've made this mistake too many times. We're gonna actually check.
Can I help him?
Yeah, you're sure. Roll with advantage. Yeah, roll with advantage.
I didn't even see the roll.
Oh, okay. So still a dirty 20.
Everything seems calm.
Okay. And is there any rocks nearby that I can get on?
Sure. Yeah. Let me just fetch up. Give me a second.
Move from rock to rock and keep moving.
Give me a second. There's a lot of maps going on at this point. as you teleport onto a kind of a tiny plateau almost of sorts, you see the kind of up-arching, upgoing an archway over a kind of path in the distance.
I'm gonna head over there and just
Any
try to
caves or
rest
anything?
there.
Sorry?
Is there any caves or anything around?
No.
I take a rest right now while they're doing that
Sure.
in the landscape. I walk upside down and rest in shadows. I can manifest shadows, almost like I'm charging with shadows.
Mm-hmm.
Coughing and
Yes,
coughing
what else
stuff.
do you do for your turn?
I'm also going to take the time to analyze not only the data that it tried to give me, but also what happened and what I got transmuted into. Because I'm gonna we need to do maintenance.
An
Keeps
investigation check,
moving.
please.
We're just 500 feet away. You keep moving.
Investigation. I
Yes.
got a 23.
Okay, you start to almost like get little samples of this purple thing, right? It seems to be almost solid information.
Oh wait, does it seem like the same stuff my original one was kind of made of?
It's more dense.
More dense. Oh baby. Okay, I can work with this. I can work with this. Yeah. Okay. What's the information it's holding then?
You can't. Sorry, what languages do you speak?
Good question. What languages do I speak? I know I speak. I think Dwarvish. Or no, was it Gnomish?
Let me
Was
open up
there?
your sheet and we'll see it.
Yeah, I'm looking for
Common
on
Elvish
my.
and Gnomish. It's neither.
It's neither.
It's neither of those.
Am I seeing what he's looking at?
It's
This molecule?
it's somewhere within his mindscape, but
Oh,
before
Elvish and
before I
Gnomish.
get interrupted again, right? It seems to be almost a solidified information brick. It's basically data chip cores, how you would interpret them. Um, it's almost like how water is to ice. It basically formed over and transmuted all parts it came into contact with, including a part of your library. Um, you look at this stuff and your investigation reveals that this creature not only gave you information but also took it. It has your digital signature.
That's scary.
It's
Sounds like it's
like
got my IP
having,
address.
yeah, basically. It's
Wait,
like having
actually.
a creature's smell on a catalog.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, can we communicate with one another? Like, hey, buddy, I know you just tried to eat me, but no. Okay, so it's got my scent.
We need to move.
um, I want to move, but I want to work with this. I can work with Ooh, dang.
And
Okay.
analyze the data if you want while you're moving, but we need to move.
Let me see.
That thing may come back. May come after us.
True.
We need to find rocky terrain or a cave or something. Remember seeing that while you're walking?
Yes,
A
a
rock,
cave wouldn't be too smart for a burrowing creature, you realize. Just passive
but
stats.
oh,
It would be too small for a burrowing creature?
No, it would be
Or
a stupid idea for a to hide from a burrowing creature in a cave.
oh yeah, because that's where I got jumped by one anyway. So
Yes, you talk out of experience.
yeah, I'm like probably not a cave. We're much more like we have a better chance if either the cave is up high in stone or just being up high in general. Um,
mountain?
yeah, well we're up high right now, right?
Well, you're on a plateau, it's like some 30, 40 feet high-ish.
Okay. for now, we should somewhat be safe on this because they won't be able to burrow, or at least burrow easily through this. And I'm just going to hope that
Well,
they're
it's sedimentary rock. It seemed to be shaped by water at some point.
right.
It's
Start by
hard.
getting.
For now, we'll
You would
rest here.
definitely feel, and it would probably crack if it were to do so.
I mean, if it can dig through stone like cave, if it can dig through stone, then it should be able to dig through this too. But then again, if it can't dig through stone, then it's probably not safe up on a mountain either.
No, I don't. I did, never said it couldn't, but it seems to be you noticing when it does so. Because you hear it through stone, you don't hear it through sand.
So this is a good spot to rest because our only other option is to nonstop walk to
We're
where.
500 feet away from it. We need to keep moving. We need to run. We need to get distance. Think this little plateau is going to protect us?
It's a good place to stand our ground. Although, I'm trying to. What do I see from up there?
We need
Do I see any other rocks or anything?
if we can keep moving and you
I
can
can
make
give you just the place you're at for a moment. You see a set of plateaus and an almost like an overarching piece. Give me a second. I will send it
Is it
to you all for map purposes. There it is on the maps channel.
It's over in this area, right? I'm the
You're
great
on the
hand. I don't.
bottom right.
Okay.
The
And
bottom
then
right
I'm
kind
gonna.
of cut-off piece. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna try heading over there then.
You are on the bottom right of the map.
No, I mean like on the overarching plateau thing.
You can. It requires some climbing, but yeah, it will cost you like a few minutes to do so. You're good.
we can keep moving and allow me to get a short rest, then we may stand a chance. So I'll actually have enough in me to fight again.
It's like, well, yeah, but before that, I want to see if I can do something real quick, if that's okay with you.
But what are you going to do? If the main goal should be to buy ourselves some time.
Yeah, one of the dead. This is directly to you.
Sure.
One of the infusions I have was the crystal thing, and last time we played, I talked to you about making that into like a memory crystal thing. Can I do that with the substance or no?
No, because it's filled.
Hmm. Or but can I?
You would need to void it of its data, which is probably a tedious, long process that would take you like a few weeks. But you could probably do it if you take yourself some time, or you get some proper equipment,
Okay.
and you have a free mind. Like you're working with very limited capacity. You are currently housing two other consciousness, and you're virus infected. You don't have the calculative capacities to do that currently. Let alone then just hooking yourself back up to whatever it is to do so.
Yeah, okay.
Because whatever
Then
this purple thing is, it's still active.
right. Okay. Dang. That. Well, then the other thing I want to try is can I take can I take my some of my cloak thing and then rip it up and make it into a bag of holding?
You can change your infusion. Creating one takes time though. Physically.
That's my other infusion. My two infusions that I currently have is the bag of holding and that crystal thing.
Okay, did you build your infusion before?
How do I do that?
Look up your infusions. Takes time to create one.
Okay. So the ones I have selected, I have to just build it first before I can
Use them.
activate
Yes.
it. So can I start building it now or no?
Let me just see. Whenever you finish your, you need the object first. Do you have a bag?
I wanted to try making a bag out of my clothes, or Actually, no. I wanted to try converting the backpack I have. If that's okay.
Okay, when you cut off the infusion, the item just disappears. The infusion vanishes. So if you convert your backpack to a bag of holding and then you undo your infusion, the backpack just whoop, goes gone, right?
Right. Oh, so the back even
Yeah,
so
the
the other
infusion
stuff pop
also
out.
vanishes. Like,
Don't you have the magic around it disappear? Like,
no, the
because if you
infusion.
have a bag, yeah, but if you have a bag and you
Oh,
make it
okay.
into a bag of holding, if you remove that infusion, it stops being a bag of holding and becomes a normal bag, right?
Not as it is written.
Uh,
Well,
okay. No,
that is
that's
also
fine.
assuming that you're not using the way you're using it, or you actually have to use physical objects to put it on.
Either way, I'm gonna try to do that, and since
You
it's
can.
gonna take 8 hours, I'm gonna try to. I'm just gonna long rest and do that during my 8 hours, since my 8 hours are just idle time.
What are you doing? Oh, why are we stopping? Who's this?
You see him
She's
just like
following
take
that.
like his legs off the ledge and just sit down.
Are you
It's like
crazy? That thing is 500 feet away.
yeah, but currently, as it stands, if I can expand our storage space, then we'll have less troubles later down the line. That and
That
this
is
is kind
not
of
our
the.
immediate issue right now.
It's like we're
Our
500
issue
feet
is
away.
surviving that thing. Yeah, gain distance. Allow a
It's
short
like
rest. I'll have magic back. If that thing's come back, I'm not going to be able to do that jump again. It might kill me if I do so, or hurt me very badly.
Shavir, roll me a
mhm.
history check at disadvantage real quick. Or a religion check of your choice. Both, either with disadvantage. But
Can
Hmm.
I
go ahead.
can I give him advantage or no?
No.
Okay. But yeah, as he's doing that, Deus is gonna respond, Les. Right now, we don't know how fast that thing moves through the ground, and if anything, this is probably the best spot, if any, to stop and assess the situation.
19 on religion.
It's on disadvantage, it's a 19.
Mhm.
Okay, Diaz is taking his long rest. Um, you would get the benefits of a long rest. Um, but the creature is back
I mean,
after it.
I
Um, this creature, Diaz, as you finish your long rest, seems to be moving slow as of its size. As you wake up from your long rest, it vertically breaks out of the ground on the bottom level and kind of
Well,
cracks through the top part. Um, I'm
here's the
gonna
thing: since I'm remain conscious while I'm in my long rest state, am I able to, or was I able to see how fast it was moving,
vertically. Yes, you could.
but not horizontal?
It the moment it seemed to be out of the sand, it seems to be way slower.
Okay, and then how fast did it get here? It took that entire long rest for it to get here.
No,
Okay. Uh,
it seems to be larger on the bottom, so underground than above.
okay.
Shavir, you would also get from it. Um, you read a bunch of lore books and such. This is a worm-like creature, as you can see. It whatever the like construct part of it is, you have no clue. But you would certainly be familiar what a thrasher is, now are you?
well, that's.
Somebody knows it?
I mean, as a player,
Hmm.
mm,
Yeah, it seems to be very large and very angry, and it whatever is affecting it with this construct type thing seems to almost overtook the physical being of this creature. It seems to be like a virus or plague that affects also physical beings, like living tissue.
it seems to be some sort of virus.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, you said the longest. I mean, Elf is 4, so she would have spent the rest of the time stomping her foot impatiently. This is a bad idea. This is a bad idea. But also reading up on this creature, basically using that information, basically like picturing it being like a book instead, or like a monitor, and then she basically
You made
studied.
a logbook of your own of the creature.
Well, I mean, the data is
There's no
in.
collected data on it.
Well, it's integrated with him, is it not?
Well, the data he can't decrypt. Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, you could make a note on it
Uh,
with
well, I
your
mean,
information.
if it's so okay, so it's hard to access right now. Basically, that
You
information.
don't have access to whatever this purple thing is.
Okay. In that case, you would spend the time, basically study Deus's body, because he has schematics on his own body and things, and like how it looks, memory.
Totally
Should
complicated. Do you have proficiency with Tinker's tools?
depends on if we could do that intelligence thing or not.
Well, level up.
Don't know. But she is smart. She can figure it out.
No, not currently. You
Yeah.
haven't really dabbled with much with constructs yet.
Well, she uses that time to familiarize himself with the systems and how his body works, or try to get an understanding of it at
Sure.
least.
Okay, let me just save the map. The stream's gonna be off for some few minutes, and then we're gonna resume probably with the group, and we're gonna catch you all up on Friday, Saturday next week. I thought I would get a lot more done with you, but we're already like 23, and I need to get to Royal and the others. So
Can you send me
That's
the
fine.
information that she would know about the treasure?
yeah,
I just
sure.
I heard the
I
term
can give you
treasure,
it
but I don't
after
know.
the session, of course. Okay,
Yeah.
Yeah.
so let us do some let us do a little break, and then we're gonna be right back.
Real quick, Dad, before you go.
Yes.
From what I understood last time, unless they like make it to where I can't scan their minds for their, memories and knowledge, I can scan them, right?
You can try to. It is not without repercussions.
Probably my storage situation, huh?
Let's say it can be dangerous. Yes. It's like
Mm.
plugging a USB stick into a random computer. It's like you never know what's on the other side.
Well, I'm definitely not plugging it into
Yes,
AL,
like
the other guy.
a good example is remember that remember when that guy in the Pentagon, he was just like, I found a random flash drive in the middle of the street. Let me plug it into the computer, and then it released a virus, and they never fucking caught it.
Yeah,
You
basically.
seem very wary of Hale.
You should get a